Hi, my name is Katie Senyers, and I participated in the Experience Scotland program for the spring semester of 2017. I had the experience of my lifetime by living in Scotland for 4 months, and it is a highlight of my college career at UWRF. During the semester, I lived in the Dalkeith Palace in the town of Dalkeith, Scotland. There were 46 other students in the program from universities in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, and Kentucky. I shared a room with 4 other students that quickly became my friends. Here are some pictures of my somewhat messy corner of my room. This is my bed, dresser, and wardrobe. The right is a picture of me in a pasta cooking class taught by our Scottish chef Henry. Dalkeith is located a 30-minute bus ride from the capital city of Edinburgh. As part of the program, students are given an unlimited bus pass that allows great accessibility to Edinburgh. The picture on the left shows the Edinburgh Castle from the Princess Street Gardens. The castle is one of the main highlights in Edinburgh. The right picture was taken from the top of Arthur's Seat, a must-climb mountain. A unique aspect of this program is the opportunity to have a host family over the semester. I was blessed to have Derek and Don Robertson as my host family. I was able to experience a typical Scottish family, which gave me great insight to the Scottish culture. Another great aspect of the program is the planned house trips offered for all students. I went on 11 house trips that were visits to many of the must-see attractions and cities in Scotland. These were 2 locations I would not have thought of visiting on my own or had the ability to travel to. These pictures are from the towns of St. Andrews and Glasgow. The left picture is in front of the Melrose Abbey ruins, and the right picture is from the Kelpies, which are Scottish mythical water horses. These are 2 of my favorite pictures from my semester, taken at Craigmillar Castle located in Edinburgh. These were taken along the east coast of Scotland on the 5th of 4th in Tantallon Castle ruins and hiking on St. Abb's Head. One of the overnight house trips was to the town of Oban, where we took 3 ferries to the Isles of Mo, Iona, and Staffa. The bottom left picture is from the Isle of Staffa, where I was able to walk around the island and see Fingal's Cave. The real highlight was petting the Scottish hairy coo. Alnwick Castle and Gardens is located in England. As you can see, there's nothing quite like sitting in a field of flowers in the shadows of a castle or sitting on a bench under cherry blossom trees. The second overnight trip was to the Scottish Highlands. These pictures were from swimming with Nessie the Loch Ness Monster and on the Isle of Skye. These pictures are also from the Isle of Skye. The left picture is from the fairy pools, where according to a legend, if you dip your face in the water, it brings youthfulness. The right picture is on top of the Old Manor store. In my Media and Society class, we took a field trip to the BBC Scotland headquarters. It was unique to see the newsroom, live radio broadcasting, and the TV studios. Over the semester, I chose to travel independently to Paris for a long weekend. I was able to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, walk inside the Cathedral of Notre Dame, take a Seine River cruise, explore art in the Louvre Museum, visit the Palace of Versailles, and experience traveling by myself. Over spring break, my mom came and visited me. We first traveled to Stuttgart, Germany to visit family, and to Munich, Germany to see Neuschwanstein Castle and the Hofbräuhaus. We also traveled to London, where we saw all the major highlights, including the London Tower, London Bridge, Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, the changing of the guards at Buckingham Palace, the London Eye, and took a double-decker tour bus. I also took the time to show my mom my new home in Scotland. My cousins also came for spring break. We all took time to explore Scotland together. During the last travel weekend, I visited Helsinki, Finland. I was complete when I took a Finnish sauna and jumped into the freezing Baltic Sea. It was over my 2 independent travel weekends where I realized I am self-reliant and I do have the ability to travel solo. When in Scotland, I fell in love with tea. I surely enjoyed my share of tea and scones. This is a house picture that includes all my fellow students, the house director Patty, assistant director Ashley, chef Henry, Professor Mooney, Professor Bram, Professor Kindith, Professor Geiner, Professor Furness, and their families. This last slide is a picture of me and my roommates, Maggie, Celia, Megan, and Katie in front of Dalkeith House, and the welcome home sign at the Edinburgh airport. It is safe to say that Scotland stole a piece of my heart, and I will always call it my home.